So, in the last one we tried to piece them out, didn't work, and yeah, back to the war with Genoa. Also, this army is gonna stay in Brazil for a while, I forgot about it. Okay, we just killed the rebels in the north, and we are preparing for a battle. In the last one we saw that they just resieged the province, so I'll just assault it. They don't have a lot of defenders, so I'll just take it right now. I must have some kind of memory loss, because I keep forgetting about those guys in France that keep destroying my level 4 forts randomly. It's annoying. Stop, please. We're currently in a deja vu moment, because this happened exactly the same way. My troops were not at the exact same spot, but it's the exact same sieges, and it's still a siege race that hopefully they don't win, please. I'm still not learning from my mistakes. I am gambling that 42% quite a bit. Please win the siege. Yes, thank you. Okay, this time it might work. Oh, look at those casualties. More than 45,000 Venetians and Genoese for maybe 20k Spanish. That's amazing. Spaniards? Spanish? One of those. Oh yeah, I'm at war there. Oops. Can you accept? Thank you. Yes, nice. Those guys probably accept too. Nice. And finally the Incans themselves. Ooh, but first mission. Okay, now I have claims on those things. Okay, sure. The only thing I need for the next mission is just spamming Lima with Dev and upgrading the trade center, so I'll do that. I just got mill tech, so I don't really need mill points other than for bombing the forts, so I'll use those. Nice, this is almost done with the entire South American continent. There's only a part of it that's Flemish, and that's it. For some reason, I didn't click in that Calais was lost. I thought it was one of those for some reason, but I didn't click it that it didn't happen. I don't know why I ignored Calais. I'm sorry for anyone that lives in Calais. I remember of them now, but in a few months I will have completely remembered. It's like a magic trick. In the game while I was playing, while I clicked the button to bomb the siege, just after it, I thought of just, why did I do this? I should have bombed the fort in Italy. Yeah. Navy for me in EU4 is kind of the same as Navy for me in Hearts of Iron 4. I have no idea how it works. Like, I know there's a combat with, but I don't know why it picked only my galleys to go in the front instead of my heavies. Like, what? I don't get it. Like, my heavies should have been in the front, but they were not. They were just in reserve for some reason. Why? I don't get it. I just don't. It's navies. North America is the only thing left to colonize now. Greenland counts in North America for that. So, yeah. That's pretty cool. Milan will be an easy target. They're not even the HRE. It's just because Bohemia is the Defender of the Faith. That's the only reason they can do something. I'm hitting the admin point cap, so I'm gonna take the tech now. And I can now take the Diplo tag. And I will take it because it's pretty good bonuses, I would say. And I don't really need Diplo for anything, really. Something I should have done with this event is kind of do the same thing you would do with the Sunni corruption thing. Is just clicking the event, but before doing this, you use your prestige to reduce the Liberty Desire of like Mexico or something. And then you get the prestige. I was at 60 prestige, so there was not a big loss, but still. It could have been better. Here I do still wait for my sieges, but I do start building a new army group. A full army with cannons and everything. In the Benelux, I just finished the Siege of Calais and gonna continue sieging upward, trying to get Cleve out of the war. And while I'm doing some Pope stuff, I finished the siege right now of Treviso, which is great. You can also see that they are way more lucky than me in sieges, which is not great. That was kind of scary. If they would have just rushed in, they might have been able to just morale diff me. While waiting for some morale to get back up, I finished the siege of Bologna, so I can siege Genoa. And I finally go attack them. And nice stack wipe. The only reason I combined both was so that they arrive at the same time and I didn't want to attach and stuff like that, so I just decided to combine them and split them again. Nice, -8 means if I just stand on his capital, it should be fine. I was kind of worried because I know if you lose any part of the war, you lose the hegemon and gets a giant horrible modifier. So I didn't know if white piecing counted as losing a war, so I tested it. And you do not lose the hegemon. Nice. Good. I could have probably pieced out from Genoa and get what I wanted in Italy. But I thought of this. Milan is a very easy target. So either I can vassalize diplomatically, or I give their stuff back and I conquer it from Milan, which is way easier and quicker than Venice and Genoa. And I don't have a truce, so I can just attack them as soon as I have the AE and overextension for it. And it does say they would vassalize me, so that's when I was sold on, I will do it now. After a bit of just sieging random provinces, I sent my fleet so I can siege Venice. And hopefully, with the siege of Venezia, I can peace them out instantly. Since they're not attacking my fleet, I am assuming I have a stronger fleet than them, since the AI doesn't attack, or they're still in repair. I don't know why they're not attacking, but it works for me. I'll take Venezia. And that's a level 1 fort, so it should be instant clear pretty much. And it was. Only 1 month take and was done. So they are not accepting. That means I need to go off the Illyrian coast. That's not fun. And I finished 1 fort. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned it in the last one. I'm pretty sure I did, but if I didn't, Austria did leave the war at one point. I don't remember exactly when, but it was at one point during this war. And that's why all the troops were back. While I was just hanging around, waiting for forts, the truce with VJ expired, which is probably one of my next conquests, because it's easy stuff to bully, you know? And if you remember that army I was building in Spain, I decided to send it in India. I was sending it towards Shanghai first, but I decided to send it there. And yet another thing that is happening at the same time I'm at war with Genoa, Tunis is now not allied and at war with the Ottomans because the Ottomans attacked Yemen, a Tunisian ally. Which means I can grab some of the Maghreb. Maghreb, more like my grab. Moving on, the war with Genoa. Venice has a lot of forts in their random pockets of the Dalmatian coast, so it's very annoying. So I need to siege a bunch of them before I can peace out with them. The land battles in this war are pretty much over. It's just sieging forts, so this one is the last one I'll show. It's pretty much the last big one, really. There's no big army left, and I'm just wrecking them with one of my army groups, so there's nothing to show really for armies. But something that is worthy of showing is me declaring war on Tunis, because as I said, they don't have an alliance with the Ottomans, which was the only thing making me not declare on them. And since they're at war right now for an ally, they might still be allied after the war. They might remake their alliance. So I decided to go against them right now. I didn't plan on grabbing a bunch of stuff, really, just because I would like to grab a lot of stuff, but the overextension of Genoa and this would be not okay. I now finished the siege in the north, right now. And I can probably still not peace out the Venetians. They're so annoying. Early on, you can't go on their capital, and it's impossible to piece them out for a good amount of stuff. And late game, they just have so many forts, they're impossible to penetrate. But back to Africa, we just finished the siege of Tlemcen, so we're gonna try to continue. Hopefully I can get to that fort before the Ottomans, but it's not a guarantee. By the way, I never knew the Spanish had a mission to go against England. I guess cool, but I didn't know. Same with, I get a CB on Austria for a restoration of PU. That means I can get Austria in a PU, which means it's insanely good that I'm allied with them. Because I can, like, destroy their alliance just before destroying my alliance, and now my truce will be the same as the one that they can re-ally someone. So I can just make them extremely weak and just demolish them instantly. But for Venice, it's at 0, so it should be able to just white the month thick. And let's go, I can finally peace out Venice. And I gave Milan a bunch of stuff. And now I can get the Genoese stuff. I would have taken the last province in the middle, but I didn't want to do it because of the overextension, not the aggressive expansion. I don't care if people join a coalition, I am stronger than them anyways. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this one. We're gonna finish the Tunisian War in the next one, and hopefully finish the Italian in the next one too. But yeah, hope you liked it, and see you on the next one.